Congratulations, Lomas Brown, man, making the next round here, semifinalists. I'm not saying this because I'm with the Detroit Lions. Like, to me, I don't care what team he was on or how long he played or where he started. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, man. Hell of a dude, hell of a player, productive, that long, that many years, durability, production, the whole thing. So, congrats to him, man. Onward.
Played with him in New York. What kind of teammate was he?
It's a great teammate, man. One of those you never forget. Look at him back there. There you go, brother. I didn't even see you. Good. Loved you, dude. He was a great teammate. He was the guy that he just wanted to help you. Like, you know, whatever help. Look, I'll never forget. I brought this up. All right, we're playing Washington. Bruce Smith. We got like a play pass. He's right on my head. I'm like, okay, here we go. Came off. He just swats me, right? Bruce Smith just freaking swats me. And there's LB, dude. He's there to help me. He's like, I got you. You know, really just covered for me when really he had another job to do. He's supposed to kind of help the guard. He comes back, he helps me. But unbelievable teammate, man. Always upbeat, never a bad day, willing to do whatever for a teammate, and just a hell of a player. Hell of a player, man, productive player. So a guy that you talk about reliability, dependability, that was him.
Curious if you got any clarification on the headset issue from the game. I don't even know who you check in with something like that.
Yeah, I haven't had time for any of that. All right, I don't know what happened. We asked about it. We don't know. I don't know what happened.
And, you seem to love big stakes, big ramifications. You seem a little extra fired up today. Can you just put into words what this game means to you and this team right now?
I mean, it's opportunity, you know. I mean, this one's about to be honest again, which that's exciting. You know, you ramp it back up. You only got a few days. You're trying to get everything in that you can to help your guys get ready to go. They're in the right mindset, and then you cut them loose, man. You let them go. Let them go play their game and show up and just compete. You know, and that's where our guys, that's what they do, man. They do well. They show up, they compete, man. And so I think just big-time opponent, really good team, division game, Thanksgiving, first game on. You couldn't ask for anything better.
Now that you've seen more film, how is Micah Parsons added to that defense?
He's a really good player. He's a great player. Yeah, he's a great player. I like our tackles, all right? I like our O-line. He's a great player.
You got Marcus, a full participant practice last week. I'm just curious, is there a chance you could get him back? And if so, just what kind of addition would that be?
Who's that?
Davenport.
Yeah, it would be big to be able to get him back, you know. He's done a lot to get back. The amount of work that he's put in and the amount of rehab. And look, it's not his fault things have happened. All you can do is go back to work and do everything you can to return and get your body healed up and come back better than you were. And he's done everything that requires. So we're hopeful. He walked through yesterday. He's going to walk through again today, and we'll see.
Just to follow up on that, Khalif left the game the other day. Where's he at with his ankle injury, and do you expect him to play on
Yeah,
Thursday?
it's a little stiff here. It's a little stiff. You know, this is, you know, it's a little stiff, a little swollen. There again, this is just see where he's at really tomorrow.
With the way the season's gone for you, just all the challenges, I'm sure it's not exactly how you would have drawn it up. Winning a game the way you won Sunday, does that kind of give you a little bit more confidence as far as this kind of like survive and advance mentality of just doing what you need to do to win that game and move on?
Man, I think anytime you're able to win a game like that, you know, things are not going the way that you want them to, and you have to fight your way back, and just, you know, it means that the guys just stay locked in one more time for the very next play and believe the next play is going to break it open and give you a chance. And I just think when you're able to come back and win a game in that fashion, it speaks volumes of your team and where you're at. And I think it's good for you to get those. You know, you need one or two of those a year. Because you're always tested. Every team gets tested, and those are tough. You know, you're down 2 scores in the fourth to be able to do what we had to do in all 3 phases. I do think it can pay dividends for you.
We're asking you a lot. We're asking you a lot about why wouldn't you get this guy more touches, or can you get this guy the ball more? After the game, Jared said Jameer's making a case not just to be one of the best backs in the league, but one of the best players in all of football. The amount of production you're getting out of him, this is not just riding the hot hand, but looking at him maybe as one of the best players in the league and making him, if not the focal point of the offense, certainly right up there?
Well, you can't argue with everything that he's able to do. You know, he's such a versatile player. You know, and I go back to this. One of the reasons why, well, there's many, but that we loved him so much when he was coming out is that, man, he's forget the, which is a huge part of it, the ability that he has. He's got some rare ability, but he's smart. He's a football guy. He can retain a lot of information. I mean, we put a lot on him now between the H and the F and playing the receiver, and then he comes back, two back. He can take all that on and knows all of it, knows all those jobs, and it doesn't slow him down. He's got instincts. He's an instinctive football player. He's got unbelievable vision for a runner. He knows how to set up blocks, and then he's got the explosiveness and speed to finish. So he's got it all, you know, and he can protect, and he can. So he's an outstanding player, and, you know, how can you not use the guy and get him some touches, you know, get him a lot of touches. But you also, we got plenty around him too, and we're going to use those guys as well.
Like Brad kind of set it up there about asking about guys getting touches, but Isaac is playing more right now. He's got 20 or more snaps each of the last 3 games, but still just 4 catches, Dan. I'm curious just your kind of assessment of where he's at. We knew it was kind of a big learning curve for him with the limited role he had in college. Obviously a much bigger playbook at the NFL. Like, where is he at? Where's your comfort level in trusting him? Because it seems like he maybe could help with some of the vertical elements, some of the PI stuff that we talked about last week, just getting him more involved.
We like where Tesla's at. He's had a ton of growth. And look, we went into this year saying, hey, let's let this guy grow. There would be a place for him on special teams, and he'll be a spot player on offense. And then once he proves that there's more than that, then that's what he is until then, knowing that, man, he's got room to grow, and we love the clay. We love to be able to mold that clay. And Scotty's done a hell of a job. He's gotten better and better and better. And we're asking him to do more. And so I do believe it's going to come. I do believe he'll get an uptick in production. You know, he'll get used a little bit more here. But I like where he's at. He's doing a good job.
Jared, what's the balance between trying to take a deep shot just to kind of keep the defense a little bit honest, you know, and guard against that versus, again, the risk involved and possibly just, you know, trying to throw it down. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's you're always playing that balance, right? If you don't take shots, then they just sit on you, and they can make it difficult. But also sometimes to take those shots, you got to hold the ball for a while, you know, depending on what you really want to do. So there is a risk reward, and if you don't, then you got to be able to, within the next 2 downs, you got to find a way to convert for the next round, you know, the next first down and the next reload on the downs. So, but you got to have both. You got to be willing to do a little bit of both.
Is there any chance that you guys would have Kirby on Thursday, or would you need some real practice reps before going back in a game?
Yeah, I don't see Kirby this week.
How challenging has it been to hold the guy back who's always raring to go for you guys?
It's very difficult, but to Kirby's credit, man, he is rehabbing. He's putting in the work. He knows that the work he's putting in now will hopefully keep us from having to play, you know, this, you know, ride this wave up and down where, okay, he's back now, he's not able to go. That's kind of what all this is about is, man, getting him to a point we strengthen some of these, you know, stabilize some of the muscles in this area and get him to where, all right, here we go, man. It doesn't mean it's going to alleviate some of the pain, but it's going to make him feel a lot better, and he will be more than functional. He'll be able to produce and be ready for the next week.
Defensively speaking, 3rd and long has been an issue all year. Giving up explosive plays have been a problem all year. What do you need to be doing better in those situations?
Well, I would say it's all, I hate to say it, but I am saying it. It's one thing here, it's one thing there. And Some of it has been penalties. You know, it's the way we play, and we're not going to go away from the way we play. That's the style that we're going to challenge, you know. Some of it, if we are going to pressure, we don't always get home. So I mentioned this the other day, you get strung out. That happened a few times. We had a couple of things just tackling in space, you know, that got us. But when you go across the board and you look at them in totality, it's really one guy here, one guy there. And so there again, we just got to play as one. We want them in second long. We want them in third and long. So we got to be better, and we will be better. We'll be better.
Hate to put you on the spot, but I asked a couple players this yesterday, Thanksgiving game coming up. What's your key to the perfect play?
Key to the perfect play?
Plate.
Key to the perfect plate. Key to the perfect plate. Key to the perfect plate. That's a tough one. I don't know. I guess I would say variety. It's pretty vanilla, right? It's pretty boring. Variety is the key to the, or if you're giving me one, give me ham. Ham is the key, all right, to the perfect plate. I know there's a lot of turkey lovers out there. Unless it's fried turkey. I'm all about fried turkey, but all right.